And I can tell you that this milestone is something that we've all been looking forward to for a very long time. There's some of us here in the audience that have been working on it personally and professionally for well over 15 years. So when you get to see something like this come to fruition, it's a really critical moment. Southwest Airlines is one of the most recognized and respected names in aviation. Their decision to enter the Anchorage market speaks volumes about the strength of our airport system and the potential that they see in Alaska and the Anchorage community. Anchorage is already a world leader in cargo and a critical hub for passengers. Adding Southwest means more choices, more competition, and more connections for Alaskans and our visitors alike. This expansion means new routes and Southwest's unique brand of service. For our residents, that means easier travel to see family and friends, and for our visitors, it means greater access to adventure and to the beauty that is Alaska, and to the wonderful Anchorage community. Tourism is so vital to our economy, and this partnership helps strengthen Southwest's entry. It also brings jobs, opportunity, and long-term growth for our airport and for the Anchorage community. We're excited to support our partners at Southwest as they enter the Alaskan market. Our teams at Anchorage are committed to ensuring the smooth transition, efficient operations, and a warm Alaskan welcome that we're known for. It is a win for Alaska, it is a win for ANC, it is a win for Anchorage and its community, and for everyone who flies. It is my pleasure now to introduce you to Southwest Chief Operating Officer, Andrew Watterson. Let's give him a warm welcome to our airport and state.
Thank you, Angie. What an exciting day for Southwest Airlines. It's truly an honor to be here in Anchorage today on behalf of the more than 72,000 Southwest Airlines employees across what will soon be 43 states, 2 territories, and 12 countries. I'm joined here today by some of my colleagues from Southwest Airlines. You recognize them by the heart pin on their lapel. I'd like to recognize 2 of them that are here with me. Our Senior Vice President for Network Planning and Network Operations Control, Adam DeCare, who leads the teams that builds our flight schedules, who chooses new destinations like Anchorage, and who manages our daily operation. So it kind of has to eat what he cooks, so to speak. And so with him is also Stephen Swan, who leads our network planning group and commercial strategy and growing airline portfolio, partner portfolio. I'd also like to acknowledge the local and state officials in attendance, as well as those who could not make it today, whose support of the airport and passion for the region were paramount to reaching today's announcement. Particularly Governor Mike Dunleavy, Alaska Department of Transportation Public Facilities Commissioner Ryan Anderson, Deputy Commissioner Catherine Keith, Mayor of Anchorage Susan LaFrance, and President and CEO of Visit Anchorage Julie Soap. Thank you also to Angie Spear, Alaska International Airport System Director, and her entire team here at Anchorage for their hospitality during this visit, as well as our previous visits that were unannounced, but were very well organized. I believe Angie told us it was 15, maybe 20-year effort to bring Southwest to Anchorage. It has also been a passion for us and much discussed over those years, and you've closed the deal now. So we're both thrilled to be here to announce that we will begin service at Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport in mid-2026 with once daily service from Anchorage to Denver and once daily service from Anchorage to Las Vegas, 2 of our homes on the lower 48. The initial flights will begin in May and will be on sale next week when we publish our schedule extension. So at Southwest Airlines over the past year, we've looked to transform ourselves and plot our future for our airline, our customers, our employees, something that's kept us expanding our network. We've added 18 cities during COVID. We took a moment to pause and mature those over the last couple of years, and now we're back looking for new places to add to our map. We wanted to identify destinations that our current customers would want to aspire to visit, and potential new customers would think, hey, I never considered I could use Southwest Airlines to get where I want to go. Anchorage, without a doubt, checks the box for both of those, and we can't wait to introduce Southwest customers and Southwest employees to the big wildlife and culture that Anchorage and its entire region has to offer. And speaking of culture, thank you very much to the Alaska Native Cultural Bearers who are joining us today. At Southwest Airlines, we like to stitch ourselves into the local culture and the fabric of communities we serve and celebrate their cultures alongside with them. And I'm looking forward to the performance later. When we begin our service next year, Anchorage will be the 122nd airport in our system. We currently serve 117. We'll add 4 more before we launch. Alaska will become the 43rd state we serve, along with 2 U.S. territories. Plus, we already carry more customers traveling within the United States than any other airline, so it's appropriate to connect the 49th state to that vast domestic network so that people can travel to see friends, families, or just do business. It's a crucial, exciting period for Southwest Airlines as we continue to look for new experiences for our customers, and even more of those are to come. We are optimistic and invigorated for what the future holds and thrilled that that future includes Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport. So thank you very much for the hospitality and warm welcome you showed us, and we look forward to seeing you all next year in May when we begin operations. It's now my privilege to welcome to the podium Commissioner Ryan Anderson from the Alaska Department of Transportation and Public Facilities. Ryan, thank you.
Okay, wow. Well, first of all, on behalf of the governor of the great state of Alaska, we want to welcome Southwest Airlines to our great state. I think our motto in Alaska is North to the Future. The governor's been very passionate about that, and it's kind of a journey that we're on, and we want to welcome you on that journey that we have. I want to acknowledge, some of the roots of Southwest Airlines are from Texas, and we love to compete with Texas up here. Texas has big skies, they've got big land, and they've got great people. We take the big sky and the big land and we multiply it by 2.5 times here, just so you know. And then, of course, the great people. I mean, Alaskans are definitely folks that are excited about these types of things, the new things that come and the opportunities for us. The tourism, the recreational opportunities here, we believe you'll find are phenomenal, that attract people to Alaska. But on top of that right now, and one of the reasons why the governor isn't here today is, we have some exciting things going on, when you talk about energy, when you talk about mineral development, and when we talk about fisheries. The state of Alaska as a resource development state, we're ready for growth. And we're seeing it now. We just have with the Alaska liquefied natural gas pipeline proposal, the opportunities, the game-changing opportunities for Alaska are real right now. They're here. And our attitude here at the Internationals is we're going to be ready. And so some of the things, just to let you know, that we're doing in Alaska to be ready for this, on the air side here at the international airports, we have a really strong capital program. We're expanding our taxiways, our parking areas. We're looking hard at terminal development, things that we need, that we know, we want to be ready for future growth. We also recognize that when we do these things, our air carriers are our partners, and we want to do the things that make sense for everybody. And I think what you'll find here is the culture at the international airports is to make sure that folks are included in the decision making. That when we're building and we're investing, it's a team effort, and so we're pretty proud of that. Also, in preparing for the future in Alaska, we recognize that the world is changing. Our governor has been hugely supportive of our sustainable aviation fuel initiative, which then provides a local source, is something that diversifies Alaska's economy of a low carbon fuel that could potentially be made from Alaska's other natural resources like trees or fish waste. And so we're working hard on those types of things to make sure we're ready for the future as well. But the other thing I don't know a lot of people know about Anchorage International Airport and our international airport system is, we win awards. Our operations teams win awards for things like winter response, preparedness, and operations. And in Alaska, I think a big part of that is we have a team approach. And the governor talks about that a lot, about Team Alaska. And that's how we want to operate. When we're out there, it's not just, Anchorage International Airport. It's state agencies, it's industry, it's air carriers, all working as part of a team. And so today, I think what we're doing here is we're welcoming a new team member in Southwest Airlines. We want to welcome you to Team Alaska, and we're just really excited to have you here. So thank you. And with that, I get the pleasure of announcing the mayor of the municipality of Anchorage, Mrs. Susan LaFrance, who has also been a great team member.
Thank you, Commissioner. Hello, everyone. It is wonderful to be here with all of you today. It's a very exciting day for Anchorage and for all of Alaska, and I am thrilled to officially welcome Southwest Airlines as our newest partner in connecting Anchorage to the rest of the country. So, a warm welcome. When service begins next year, Southwest will bring more visitors, more opportunities, and more choices for Alaskans who travel. Tourism is one of the most important drivers of our local economy. Every year, people from across the globe come to experience the beauty, the adventure, and the culture that make Anchorage and Alaska truly one of a kind. For many people, their very first glimpse of Alaska is from the window of an airplane, and that view, weather permitting, it's gotten much nicer as the day has progressed, is often the start of a lifetime memory. And personally, I never get tired of showing off our state and our community to visitors who come, and friends and family as well. This new partnership is not just about flights, it's about building connections. When people visit Anchorage, they discover more than just our mountains and our wildlife. They experience our vibrant arts, food, cultural traditions, the warmth of our community. They visit the Alaska Native Heritage Center and gain a deeper understanding of the first peoples of this land, whose culture and history remain the heart of who we are. And I'm excited about the dance performance we're going to be seeing here shortly as well. I want to take a moment to thank Visit Anchorage for their tireless efforts to promote our community and help bring new partners like Southwest Airlines here to benefit all of us, residents, small businesses, and cultural institutions, and to all who have been working for years to make this happen. Thank you and congratulations. To Southwest Airlines, again, welcome. We are so excited to have you join us as a partner in growing our economy, strengthening our tourism industry, and serving the travel needs of Alaskans. We look forward to working with you to make this a long and successful partnership. And as Commissioner Anderson said, welcome to the team. It's exciting to have you here. Anchorage is ready for takeoff with Southwest Airlines, so thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President and CEO of Visit Anchorage, Julie Saupy.
Great. Thank you very much, Mayor. Every new route, every new city pairing, and especially every new airline that we welcome to Anchorage brings new opportunity to inspire travel dreams and share the warmth of Anchorage with new audiences. We're excited to partner with Southwest Airlines team and their legendary people-first spirit and commitment. Together, we'll inspire Southwest customers to discover the wonders of Anchorage and Alaska. On behalf of Visit Anchorage and Anchorage's tourism and traveling community, thank you to Southwest Airlines for embracing Anchorage's community and culture. Southwest's tradition of putting communities at the heart of their success aligns perfectly with our mission to showcase the best of Alaska. We can't wait to begin welcoming your passengers to our city next May. I also want to thank and recognize Mayor LaFrance for her leadership and support of our work to attract and serve visitors, and also our partners with the Anchorage International Airport. As an industry representative and as a resident, I am thankful for the welcome and the service that this facility provides our travelers. Alaskans know more than most that air service is essential. For tourism, it's an essential economic link that makes possible the $1.9 billion that visitors spend annually in Anchorage. As travel promoters, we know that Alaska can seem far away, too overwhelming. There are many barriers that stand in the way of a visit. It's our job to show people that Anchorage is closer than they think and more incredible than they imagine. This new service from Southwest Airlines opens the door to their millions of loyal customers and will help more visitors experience Anchorage's incredible offerings while fueling our local economy. I'm proud of travel's economic benefits to our city, but I'm more proud that our industry makes connections between people. It helps Anchorage tell its stories, and visitors get to explore the cultures, arts, cityscapes, and scenes that we as residents enjoy. It supports our local entrepreneurs, chefs, artists, musicians, and more. So to make that point, let's celebrate not just travel, but the connections it creates. Please join me in welcoming local musicians and dancers from the Alaska Native Heritage Center who embody the heart and spirit of Anchorage. Thank you and enjoy.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? That's good, that's good. So we just want to give a really big thank you to Visit Anchorage for inviting us to perform for this brand new airline, Southwest Airlines. So let's go ahead and give them a good round of applause. So we're going to be sharing a song with you guys. This first song that we're going to share is known as Ayagat Nagamkin, or Let Me Take You to Places. And so our traditional story for this song is let me take you to places to go hunting, let me take you places to go berry picking, and then you admire the entire land that is across you right now. But for this celebration, let me take you to places on a different airplane.
Thank you so much. I hope that you've not just see, but that you've felt the welcome that Alaskans bring. We share our state, our communities, and our culture with you. And we are so proud to welcome the Southwest team into our, not just our aviation family, but our Alaskan family. So thank you all for taking the time to attend. And now we're going to move into question and answers. So if you have a question, please raise your hand. Why am I not surprised? Shannon?
Thank you so much. I have a question for Andrew and or the route planner there. Three real quick questions. First, are these going to be year-round flights? Second, are they red-eyes? And third, part of Southwest secret sauce has been point-to-point direct. So are you looking to attract people from Denver and Las Vegas exclusively, or do you want to move into the connecting business?
Oh, well, thank you very much for your enthusiasm and your questions. I'll start with the last one first. For about 15 years, we've had about a quarter of our customers on a connecting itinerary. So maybe that's not well understood because of our legacy of point-to-point, but we still predominantly point-to-point. And so the flights to Denver and Las Vegas will be timed to provide connectivity both to Mexican beaches as well as the rest of the continental United States. And so I think customers can enjoy point-to-point travel or connecting travel as they wish. The southbound flights will be red eyes. And then is it seasonal or year-round is not something we have yet determined. We will publish starting in May, so a little bit before the summer season, and we have not developed our fall schedules. When we enter a new market, we look at bookings and how they're doing, and what's a path to year-round, new, more frequencies, new destinations. And so we have about 6 or 7 scheduled periods by year, and so we evaluate each one as they come. So we'll be evaluating the fall here and probably towards the early in the year, and we'll see how bookings go and how we want to have our pattern evolve throughout the year.
Thank you, Andrew.
How much, Andrew, I'm Alex with Anchorage, how much do you think these tickets are going to cost? Any kind of range you can give us?
Well, the U.S. Department of Justice is pretty severe about talking about pricing in public. And so when we go on sale next week, you'll be able to see for yourself. So I apologize, I can't talk about pricing in public.
And how do you think Southwest's arrival into Alaska is going to affect the market here, the prices here? How's the competition going to help?
We endeavor to expand markets we enter. So we have, as mentioned earlier, faithful customer base in the lower 48, and we were looking for places to offer those customer bases. So recently we've added St. Thomas, St. Martin, Santa Rosa, and now Anchorage, because we want to give our customers more places to go. When we open up a new place, we expect to see people who live there become customers as well. And so we expect that it'll be increase, more travel than it was before. And so I think it'll be a modest impact in the overall market, but just give more choices.
Do you think it'll help lower prices for your competitors?
Well, it'll be more options in the marketplace. Our ethos is to allow people to travel through lower prices, and so that we were doing. But there's no specific price I'll give you. But we expect that we will bring low fares when we enter a new city.
And why come now? Why not 10 years ago or 20 years ago?
Well, and why not 10 years in the future? And so there's places we've not yet finished expanding our network, and so we've looked at it over the years. We have aircraft now that are higher performing. If you look at where our customer base is, the name Southwest kind of implies we got strength in the south and the west, not in the north and the west. And so with these high performance aircraft we have now, we have the range to take a full load of passengers to and from Anchorage, from Denver and Las Vegas. That was not the case 10 years ago.
Any additional questions?
I have a question for the mayor and one of the leaders. Talk about the importance of tourism in Anchorage in a few months. I'm wondering, do you think things are better or worse on the public camping and Anchorage is probably what makes it more than city?
Thank you for the question. Pardon me. We have made public safety and health and wellness a major focus of our administration. It's the most important function of local government. And as a part of that focus, we have abated a number of camps, about 33 camps, and stepped up services for crisis response and year-round shelter, as well as more housing, too. And we have made some big strides in the last year. We have more work to do and continue to work closely with partners in this area, as well as other areas around beautification and our Beyond the Beige campaign, which seeks to bring more color to Anchorage and also to activate some of our spaces downtown. So more work to do. We're committed to it, and progress continues to be made. Thank you.
You could ask Andrew another question.
Sure.
Do you think there's a lot of opportunity for growth? Is there a lot of opportunity for growth to other cities? Do you foresee that happening in the years to come?
Yes, there's opportunity for
Anchorage to other
Yeah, Anchorage, yes, sir. Yes, there is. If you look at Southwest, our business model compared to other airlines, rather than a few kind of mega hubs, we have lots of medium-sized cities. So that, therefore, when we evaluated Anchorage, we evaluated multiple points in the lower 48, and we chose just two, and there's others we think could support service. So if we're successful with these two, that begets more service from more cities in the lower 48.
Yes, Andrew, one other question. You mentioned that 25% of your load is connecting service.
Of our customers.
Yes, and so when you decided to come to from Denver and Las Vegas, do you have some specific connecting cities that are focus cities that will feed well into this route, or from here to those routes? You mentioned Mexican beaches, but I just wondered if you have some specific destinations in mind that line up very nicely.
Well, we because of the decentralized nature of our network that I talked about, we are the top airline in about 23 of the top 50 travel markets in the United States. And that means we have lots of places where we have a good customer base, whether that's Dallas, our hometown, or that's Houston or Austin or Nashville or Chicago or St. Louis. And so all those will have good connectivity. And so we look to bring our customer bases in these large cities, give them a connecting option to Anchorage, as well as our large customer bases in Las Vegas and Denver, a chance to fly nonstop.
Commissioner Anderson, what's the status of the
Yeah. Thanks for that question. Yeah, definitely. We're focused on North Terminal, and we recognize the growth at Anchorage. I mean, it's happening, and so we want to make the most of all the infrastructure we have. But for specifics, I'll let Director Spear speak just for a minute on that one.
Thank you, Commissioner. So one of the things that we've been doing is assessing all the space, whether it's in the south or the north terminal. We've been creating lists, what it would take to get things up to operational capacity. And honestly, there's not as much needed in the north terminal as you would think. It is definitely a resource and an asset, and it's one that we are getting to the point you're going to start seeing it have some more regular use. It does have infrequent use currently. There are military charters, there's a lot of cargo activity over there, probably a lot more that the general public doesn't see because it's not visible, but we are definitely looking at how we can better utilize that resource as we continue to grow. And Anchorage has been growing every year for the past 10 plus years, with the exception of the pandemic. Additional questions? All right, I want to take a minute before we close, and there'll be some time if you want to ask one-on-one questions or get some interviews. But I just wanted to take a moment for gratitude. I want to thank the mayor, and I want to thank the Visit Anchorage team. They have been such integral parts of the success of the airport. I want to thank our Department of Transportation leadership, our Commissioner Anderson, Deputy Commissioner Keith, the governor's office. We have so much support at this airport. And I want to thank our team, our Air Service Development team led by Ms. Terry Linzeth, who makes these things happen. They make the air service, the planning, they help plan the capital projects and get the funding. We have an amazing team, and we work together not only between the international airports, but within our own department and with other state and federal partners. Without that, we wouldn't have the success that we do. And we really welcome Southwest to join our team and our family, because we look forward to bringing you in and seeing the opportunities that Alaska has. So I want to thank everyone for taking the time to come and to welcome Southwest into our Alaska and our aviation family. And again, you have the opportunity to ask some additional questions if you'd like to. So thank you very much.
And there you have it, the latest news. Southwest is going to start flying into Anchorage next May. There will be flights coming from Denver and Las Vegas, is what they announced for today. Interestingly, they don't know if it's going to be seasonal or if they are going to be year-round. Andrew Watterson, who is the Chief Operating Officer for Southwest Airlines, says that that will be something that they evaluate once they start seeing how many people are booking those flights. Again, it will be May of 2026 that it is coming through. We also heard from the Commissioner of the Alaska DOT. I'll get off that camera since he is now moving it for so they can get some more information. But Commissioner Ryan Anderson from Alaska's DOT said that they are expanding the taxiways and their parking areas out at the airport, and they are looking into terminal development as they continue to expand. And also we heard from Mayor Suzanne LaFrance and Julie Soapy with Visit Anchorage about the potential for bringing in more visitors into Alaska. So fascinating turn to have Southwest moving into the state. We don't know the impact that it will have on travel as we know it now, but we will be following this story throughout the day. So you'll stay with us on alaskasnewssource.com and tonight on our broadcast on Alaska's News Source.